showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to the Old Horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Buckeyes will kick this deep to get us going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Shotgun, handoff inside. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. Both teams are sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that previous play. They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. Throws off the stiff arm on the way to a solid game.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice game like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice game.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Boy, third down, you know you're going to get a lot of pressure from this defense. Quarterback's protected, does a great job of putting that ball where his receiver can make a play on it. What I love is what this guy does after the catch, to picking up huge yards to set up now a first and goal.
So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, most of these counters, you leave the in-man in the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen and kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the right side. Clock down at 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks.
But to cap off an opening drive like this on a 3rd down touchdown pass is such a satisfying way to start a game. The offense has set the tone. Now, bring out the defense. It's their turn.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0.
That makes the score Oregon 7, Ohio State 0.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. Here's the handoff. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. A play action, looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he makes the catch. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Back in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. This time, a completion. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Receiver in motion now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Looking to throw again. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
The defense all over. They stop stop him right at the line. So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield, but the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and another incompletion. Ducks will line up to boot it away. That's the first punt today for the offense. And here's the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get the 3rd down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. And he'll finally let it fly deep to the right. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. But he just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down?
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's 4th down and long.
Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. And he's able to send the punt away. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Off the play fake on 1st down. On the move now. Throws it deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch.
at the 21-yard line. That's a first down for the offense.
So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Getting set, second down play here. Looking for a man. He escapes the pocket. Throws to the tight end. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
When the running play gets stopped, they're going to mark him right at the 1.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. And the quarterback will just sneak it here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
Nice safe call here for the touchdown. The quarterback does a nice job of just kind of waiting to find the crease behind that centering guard. Found it, got low, and found the end zone.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. It's a run to the left. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Strong defense there. They stuff the run and makes it 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
The Buckeyes will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Hey, they hit this for the first down, and I kind of like the approach. Be aggressive. Show your players that you believe in them, especially early in the game like this. Take a chance, and here it works out for them.
Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Now it's second down here.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
Looking to pass here on second down. He's looking deep again. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Last time they punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Delayed game penalty will cost the offense 5. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The pocket breaking down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Ducks.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot, they can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, so this drive's going to start with decent field position. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Finds room at the 30. They finally tackle him all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
Yeah, nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield, because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully,
touchdown, Buckeyes! They couldn't stop him there. Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Play action here on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away. Second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Tries to get it to the running back. And this pass is caught. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. Locates the tight end. It's complete. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep to the right side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. Floaters into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game.
That is the score. Oregon 28, Ohio State 14.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Bringing pressure. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Why in the world would the offensive coordinator and head coach decide to go for it inside their own red zone? That's a peculiar choice for this offense.
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ducks.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21.
35, Ohio State, 14.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down. Looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Timeout is called a Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. They'll hand it off, and he will be stuffed for no gain. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. The Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now. They're going to kick it away for the second time. He'll field the punt. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Back-to-back deep shots. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they got to keep scoring the way their defense is going. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line. Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's caught inside the red zone. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they come roaring back now.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Takes the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And they heave it deep downfield. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Pocket delivers over the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions.
Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. He breaks free. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Oregon. This offense is still clicking.
Well, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Oregon 42, Ohio State 28.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make.
Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. At the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Look out, whole different game now.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Ducks offense retakes the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Being on the first play, moves it to the 43. It'll be first down.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. It's an option look. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Proctor. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
On first down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. Takes a deep shot down the middle. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Ducks. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Oregon 49.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Number 4, set to kick it off.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive.
Ohio State Buckeyes will take over 1st and 10.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And here's the handoff. Got the first down and still motoring.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Breaks free. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Buckeyes will crank up the tempo.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to...
Let's take a deep shot here. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. Touchdown, Ohio State. The comeback is on. Coach, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Powerful offense is back on the field. This has been a fun offensive showdown. Back and forth. Who's going to get the ball last and win it? Fights off a defender. Gets the first and still running. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Defensive coordinator bringing in some more blockers on the field. It's the full house. They'll feed the back again. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The Ducks keep the football on the move.
Not a huge gain here, but the quarterback does a nice job of going with the safe, smart option, finding the big tight end and picking up a critical first down to keep this drive rolling.
Pass is incomplete, but a flag is thrown in the play. This one could go either way. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Second down, we're going to throw it. And the ball caroms into the receiver's hands. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Looking to throw it again. He's hit as he throws it. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream of. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Fires it to the wideout. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oregon.
What a beautiful post route right over the top, and it splits this defense for 6 points. Great recognition by the quarterback to see the void in the middle third of this secondary and confidently deliver that strike.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
42.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Buckeyes. As they come roaring back now.
Yeah, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
As we take a break, we'll take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Not a long return, but an important thing to take right side of scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29. Excellent field position here for the offense. Bring the pressure, and down he goes. The Buckeyes come up to the line in the hurry out.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And he's brought down there.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, he just missed his receiver there on 3rd and short. Now you got to think in the 4th quarter, 4th and short, you got to try to cut into this lead. You might want to go for this here to keep thinking about 6 points.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game.
Oh, so close to coming up with that conversion here on 4th down in the 4th quarter. Close football game. Now you got to rely on your own defense to come up with a stop and hope you get one more chance.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back at the last possession, ended in a pick. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And this one is caught. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down.
Chris, that's another big pass play, another milestone for this quarterback. That's now 500 yards passing on the day for the man under center. This is going to be one he'll remember for a long time.
Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. Poked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be ready just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
So getting nothing on first down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
As they get stopped here on 2nd down, it's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Looking right, this one caught. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Heck of a job here by the defense on this 3rd down to keep them short of the first down. Now it's 4th down, and an interesting decision for this offense with the lead. Do they punt the ball away, or do they go for it?
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent the deep ball.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Direct snap to the back.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but
makes the catch. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Couldn't quite get there.
Hey, you're trailing late in the game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds.
They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Ohio State. Look out, whole different game now. And they connect again. That's just been unstoppable pitch and catch combination all game here.
This receiver's been making this defense look silly, Chris, the entire game. He has multiple touchdowns so far. Just shows you that whatever the game plan was to slow him down, flat out hasn't worked.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Shot down the left side, and it's hauled in. What a catch. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Ducks.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. He's running out of time here. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback.
Well, a lot of times you match up a wide receiver, you get a linebacker on him. You'd like to think that the wide receiver can shake him. But this linebacker is really athletic and is able to make plays in space.
Grabbed by the receiver. It's a fumble. The offense recovers the fumble with the clock winding down. That would have been a crucial turnover. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Past the 30. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. What a catch! They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep to the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is a much better job by this defense after giving up some yards on the previous play. This time they made sure this one fell incomplete.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Running out of time in the pocket. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Brought down quickly at the 14, but the offense is in the red zone. The The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to throw it from the red zone. The pass rush closing in. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to throw yet again. And it's incomplete. You don't see an elite defensive back drop a would-be pick like that very often.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no.
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Now the coverage seem a little bit too eager. They have to make sure the ball goes 10 yards. That's a crucial mistake here late in this tight game. And the Ducks will enter the final minute looking to run this clock out. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They moved the ball into good position, but now it's 3rd and long. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here.